Hey guys, and welcome to today's video where I give you the long-awaited update on the two foals. So on absolutely every video ever I upload, someone will ask, can we have an update on the foals? And I'm sorry it's taken so long. To be honest, there's not a lot to update you guys on. They literally just live in the field and just do nothing. But I will of course show you guys how big they've gotten. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So if you haven't already, you should definitely watch the two videos where I introduce the foals. So Wiggy was born first. He is Welbeck's foal and he was born on the 18th of April. He's a little chestnut colt foal. And then Flo was born shortly after on, I think it was the 8th of May. Maybe I'm wrong with that one. The start of May anyway. And she is a chestnut filly and she is Fiona's foal. So, yeah, that's April, May, June, July, August. So they're about 3 and 4 months old now. They're just living their best life out in the field, growing up, having a bomb. So yeah, I'll head over now and I'll show you guys what they're up to. So here is Fiona and the lovely Flo. Hey Flo. I don't know if you guys remember, but Flo used to be really nervous. But she's gotten so quiet now, aren't you, Flo? Because we were bringing Fiona in and out of the stable to scan her and get her back on foal. So over that time, she's just got really friendly. Didn't you? You don't have to get up if you don't want to. She's like, I want to get up to come over. I want to say hello. Oh, you're so cute. So this is lovely Flo. And then here's Welbeck. And Wiggy is a little bit more independent because he's sitting over here on his own. So here is the lovely Wiggy. Hello Wiggy, how are you going? How are you, my little baby? You're a good boy. Yeah. Super cute. So a quick update on the mares as well. Welbeck is in foal. Oh, here's Wiggy. Welbeck is back in foal to a stallion called Eldorado. So that's very exciting. He's a stunning stallion. I'll leave some pictures in of him. I'm really excited about that foal. So she will be due quite early next year. She went in foal straight away when not in the foal heat, but the next when she came into season after that, we inseminated her and she went straight in foal. So she was a very good girl. Hey Wiggy, you see how much bigger he is, guys. Remember I used to have to bend down beside him? Now I am standing up. You're cute. And then Fiona, we've had the worst luck. It's actually insane with her. So Wiggy, you're gonna be really bold now, aren't you? We'll go over to she'll follow me over. Yeah, we had the worst luck with Fiona. So the first 2 cycles that we went to inseminate her, she was perfect, ready to be inseminated, and we ordered the semen and it got stuck in customs twice in a row. Like, that is so unlucky. We've never had that issue before. There's 2 friends. We've never had that issue before, so it was just so unlucky. So then we decided to switch stallion and switch like stud to see, just maybe our luck will change. And then I was scanning her, and then she decided that she wanted to ovulate on a Monday, and you can only get semen from overseas Tuesday to Saturday. So I ordered the semen for Tuesday anyway. Sorry, my mum called me while I was videoing that and I don't know what I was saying now. I was saying that, yeah, we just ordered the semen anyway to see, and we were hoping we inseminated her within 6 hours of her ovulating, because that'll still work. But unfortunately, when we scanned her in 2 weeks time, she wasn't in full, but we kind of didn't really think she was going to be in full. But then unfortunately she decided to ovulate over the weekend again. So that was so unlucky. And then finally last week I inseminated her, and it was perfect timing, perfect everything. So fingers crossed next week we scan her. Oh, look at her. Fingers crossed next week we scan her and she's in foal. And if she's not, we're leaving her. We'll just start again early next year. It's no worries at all. It's just, we were just gonna leave it, but then it was just so frustrating that she never even got one good shot at going in foal. So we said, look, we'll give her one shot, one good shot, and then we'll leave her if she doesn't go in foal, because I'm obviously going to Australia in like 5 days, so I can't even, you know, keep scanning her and putting her in foal anyway, and it's getting a bit late in the season. So anyway, that's the story with her. If we scan her in foal, I'll let you know what stallion she's in foal to, or should I just tell you? I'll just tell you. We used I'm Special to Muse. We were thinking of a different stallion. The different stallion is the one that got stuck in customs. Then we switched to I'm Special to Muse, and yeah, fingers crossed. It was such a nice foal. I love I'm Special to Muse. A friend of mine has a horse by him and he is exceptional. So yeah, if he's anything like that horse, I'll be delighted. So that is the news with Fiona. She might have a foal next year and she might not. That is the news. But keep an eye on my Instagram, because that's where I will be telling you guys if she's in foal or not. So obviously I filmed this video before I left for Australia, and we actually got Fiona scanned. My dad got Fiona scanned at home like 2 days ago, because I'm in hotel quarantine in Australia, and surprise, she's in foal. So pleased. Yeah, as I was saying, it was the first good shot that she got because of all the issues we had with semen, and she went straight in foal. What a legend. We love her. So yeah, that is the news with the foals. I'll go over to Flo so you can see how big Flo is. Now she's standing up. Come here, Flojo. So she's just a little bit smaller than Wiggy, but Wiggy is a month older. So yeah, I think Wiggy's gonna be quite big. There's like a good understanding of where she is, and I'm 5'8". So yeah, that's how big she is. So personality wise, Flo is still a little bit reserved, but a lot friendlier than she was. But Wiggy is just a pure boyo. He just wants to be over, sussing things out constantly. He is so bold. So I'll also talk about the plans with the foals, I suppose, because everyone always asks me, are we keeping them, are we selling them, all that. So they're going to stay in this field for the next month or two, and then in November they will be weaned. Then in early next year, when Wiggy's just a yearling or just before, he will be gelded. Everyone always asks, will I keep him a stallion? We just don't have the facilities to keep a stallion, really. All our horses tend to live out in herds, so it's a little bit trickier if we had a horse that couldn't live out with other horses, or we had to keep stable more often. So just for ease, we'll just geld them. And there's plenty of amazing stallions out there, you know, that are so easily accessible for breeders. So I don't feel like at this stage in our breeding that we probably are ready to keep and license the stallion. So yeah, we'll geld him. And then the plan for the two of them, they'll just grow up and yeah, chill in the fields until they're 3. And when they're 3, we'll loose jump them, and yeah, obviously get excited at that point. And then we'll most likely, after we loose jump them, keep both of them, break them in, and produce and ride them like I have done with Khal and Dali. But unfortunately, Wiggy will be for sale eventually. He is so lazy, lads. He just always wants to lie down. Good boy. Oh, look. Did anyone else have that saying that every time a horse rolls over fully, they're worth an extra 100 quid? Maybe that's just in Ireland. But anyway, yeah, Wiggy will be for sale eventually, but that could be, you know, when he's 8, like Khal and Dali, they'll likely be for sale when they're 8 years old. Whereas Flo, if we really think she's got good broodmare potential, it means that we have the option to keep her if we think that yeah, she'd be suitable to breed from. But that is a long way down the line. Also, we'll see how she goes, how she jumps, how rideable she is, her conformation when she's fully grown, everything like that. There's plenty of way to go before she starts thinking about her having her own foal. She'll definitely have a ridden career first, if not while we breed from her, like doing embryo transfer, etc. So that's the goal. Oh my god, what are colts like? They're so lazy, guys. He's always lying down. So yeah, that is the plan with the two of them. So they're going to be here for a couple of years at least, and then we'll see where we go from there. Just kind of no hard and fast rules with them, just see how we go. So that is it for the full updates. Another question I do get asked a lot is, will Fiona and Welbeck ever come into work again? And I also get a lot of, not a lot, but there was definitely quite a few people that were not very happy when I said that Fiona was back, or Welbeck was back in Foal, because they were giving out to me saying how it's not fair for her to be back in Foal straight away and everything like this. But that is completely natural for horses, and I guess it's not like they're heavily pregnant constantly. Like if you look at Welbeck out in the field, she's just a normal horse living out in a field. It's not until the last month or two that they really get quite big and heavy, and even the pregnancy impacts them even a small bit, you know. So I don't think it is unfair for a mare to be in foal and to go back in foal when she has a foal. I just think that is completely natural and normal, and it's exactly what they would do in the wild. So yes, if you have an issue with that, that's totally fine, but it is kind of the way that our yard is going is into breeding and producing horses. This is kind of a goal that we've had for a long time. I just had to wait till I was out of college and able to kind of support it a bit more before we really wanted to invest money and time in this. But now that I'm a vet, obviously I just do all the vet work, which is very, very handy. And we have the facilities to keep them all out. We are looking to invest in a bit more land and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be like, it's a path we're going down, breeding and producing. It's definitely where I see myself going, and then also doing the vet work as well. So yeah, this is what it takes. You need to breed, and we're very fortunate to have two very good mares, especially Welbeck. She is such a special mare. She is very talented, she's very athletic, she's a great type, and we're so excited to see what foal she produces. Wiggy already is so exciting. I really, really like his type. I'm so excited to see him mature and develop and see how he turns out. She is so happy being a brood mare, like it's insane. She was the best mother, one of the best mares I've ever seen, like maiden mare wise. She was immediately all over Wiggy, but at the same time was so good for us to come near her. She didn't get like defensive at all when we wanted to come over and see the foal. So she's literally the perfect mother, like really motherly and attentive, but not aggressive towards people or other horses. She was so perfect. And she's even so tolerant of Flo, who isn't her foal. Whereas Fiona, who is the sweetest mare ever, she would always pin her ears at Wiggy. She doesn't like him coming anywhere near her. You know, Fiona isn't. She's just a little bit funny sometimes with the foals, but no, she's always good to her own foal, at least. That's the main thing. But yeah, basically, Welbeck is so happy being a brood mare. She loves her foal, and she was a complete natural the whole time. The foaling was so easy for her. If you watch the video, like the foal was out like that. It was insane. She's such a natural mother, and to be honest, she can produce some really exciting foals, and that is definitely kind of the future I envisage for her. Look, if something changes, then she's a home with us forever, really. Like we're never going to sell her. She'll always be ours, I'd say. And then Fiona 100% will never be sold. She is completely has a home here for life, that's for sure. She's just like, we've had her since she was 2 years old, and she's 13 now, and she wouldn't really be probably capable of going back into full work, I think. She's a little bit of arthritis, a little bit of twinges here and there. It took a lot of maintenance to keep her going. and she is just much happier being out in the field. So whether that's with a foal or without a foal, or possibly just a hacking kind of life, my dad just hacks her out every so often, that kind of way. One of those 3 futures is in store for her, and it'll be with us. So that is what Fiona will be doing basically for the rest of her life. So yeah, it's just nice to have them there, and it's nice to be breeding foals from mares that we know so well. You know, mares that I've ridden, I've competed, so we really know them inside out, and it means it's a lot easier. We can make better decisions about picking stallions, and we can really see what stallion would suit which mare. Like, those mares are completely different. I can't see myself ever using the same stallion on the 2 of them because they are just such different mares. So yeah, it's just really interesting, and we really enjoy it. Me and my dad are really, well, my dad's gotten really into the stallions. It's great. He's always sending me videos and pictures of different stallions that he thinks could be nice. The only small problem is that most of them are dead. he finds these amazing stallions, like Shako Blue, Holly, we need to use Shako. Oh, he's dead. Oh dear. But anyway, he's great. He's great for trying to find new stallions for the mares. And yeah, he was very keen to watch to use I'm Special Demuse, because we both watched my friend's horse jump in the Mullingar International earlier in the year, and he was like, oh geez, that's some horse, because I pointed the horse out to him, and then I told him he's by I'm Special Demuse, and we said, like, we'll look at other offspring by him. We did, and yeah, they were all pretty special and a nice type. So hopefully I'll make a nice fit with our Fiona. And yeah, so that is it for the update on the foals. I hope I've kind of cleared everything up. Let me know if you guys do have any questions. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of new to, it's kind of a new venture for us. And I know a few of you guys have been a little bit confused, I suppose, about why we're breeding horses and why am I selling Khal, why am I breeding a new horse. But it's just the kind of the business aspect of it, I suppose, is that we're looking to breed and then produce and sell horses, and then possibly, if I find one that's very, very special, maybe keep it. So yes, this is really the end of the video this time. I am heading to Australia. You'll probably see this when I'm in Australia, because I'm planning on editing it while I'm in my 2-week mandatory hotel quarantine. Pray for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoy seeing the foals. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.